All right, welcome everybody. We are so excited to have you here with us today. Uh, I hope everyone woke up unstoppable this morning, and we're going to be uh, sharing some great information with you today. And for those of you who maybe haven't been following along, last weekend was our Wake Up Now convention, and I'm so excited because it was an amazing event. It was totally epic. It couldn't have, I don't think it could have been any better. And we were able to really experience a transformational weekend. That's right, George. 60 seconds to yes. We're going to get over to that in just a few minutes. So, what's the recap? What happened in Salt Lake City last weekend? Well, some great, phenomenal things happened. Uh, they launched a new Thunder called Thunderbolt, and it has acai and pomegranate in it, as well as immune enhancers. It does cost just a tiny bit more than regular Thunder because of those immune enhancers and different things that they've added to it. I can't wait till tomorrow when I crack open my first can. I brought some home from convention, and I've been on a 21-day detox, and I finished today, so tomorrow I'll be cracking that open along with our new OneFit product that I'm so stoked about because Ed Terranova told us last night he started them and he's lost 4 pounds already just from the OneFit. So, wow, that's awesome. 4 pounds in what, like 3 days, I think. So that's amazing. And I'm excited to do that and take advantage of that. So that leads us to OneFit. We have now entered into the multi-billion-dollar health industry. That's billion with a B. And so we have a huge opportunity for us in front of all the people that are health conscious, that want to either lose weight, build muscle, detox their bodies. So I'm not going to have to go through a detox like this again because I'll be detoxing my body every day with our new fabulous detox product. So it's going to be stellar. I don't know what else to say. It's going to be amazing because we'll be able to have access to share this with others. Now, we also, for those of you who've logged in recently to your back office, you've noticed there's new pages. There's a new hub. They've made it easier to share our products, our deals from the deal stream, and amazing, whenever you share the deals from the deal stream. So let's say you share it to Facebook. You share a deal of the day, something, you know, whether it be a watch, a camera, a Chromebook, whatever the case may be, you share it to your Facebook, and your friends are going to see it, and maybe one of your friends likes what you share, and one of their friends sees it and say, hey, I want to buy that, and they buy it. Well, they buy it from Wake Up Now, they buy it from the company, but because you shared the link, it tracks to you, and you earn the volume for that purchase, which is going to help you reach your goals faster, reach your ranks faster. And we're gonna see a lot of ranking up. I think, really, not I think, I know we're gonna see people ranking up like crazy now. It's gonna be awesome. So we also have the opportunity. They've enhanced our compensation plan. They've added the Explore Path. We have the opportunity for weekly pay in some circumstances. So it's just so much better. And now we have everything under one umbrella, guys and girls. This is the ultimate marketer's dream. Let's just put it there because we have so much. We have our deal stream. We have One Local for local discounts. We have grocery coupons for those who want grocery coupons. We have One MD, so we have access to a doctor whenever we need it, at home or when we're traveling. We have access to One Finance so that we can save and manage our money and get out of debt. We have access to TaxBot to keep track of our taxes. and our tax expenditures to make tax time easier. They've now also added tax preparation services that we have available to us, as well as legal services. Yeah, gang, it keeps getting better and better. We have access to, oh, I lost my train of thought. The One Speak program. So we have a foreign language program, so when we're ready to run out there and travel, we'll know how to speak the languages to where we're going to. It's a great product. I use that to homeschool teaching foreign language to our kids and myself. And we have access now to OneFit. We have our Thunder Energy, healthy energy. So, you know, no more Red Bulls, no more Monster, Rockstar, none of that. It's all about the Thunder. And here is the new Thunder, if I get it in the right spot on the camera. A new Thunderbolt. Yep, George has his can too. Silver, so silver is, it's not replacing, it's just in addition to our lovely black Thunder. And I forgot to mention, we also now have Thunder Sticks. And what these are, they rock because they are a powder form. So you can just put it in your water. So you can take it on an airplane, you can take it to the gym. Makes it really convenient and easy. You just add this to your water. You have the same wonderful benefits of Thunder in a can, but a little bit more convenient to carry around with you. All right. So we, you know, like we mentioned before, we now have OneFit. So we've tapped into a whole other industry now. We have so much. I'm sure I probably left something out in all of the things I mentioned, but there's so much available to us. So there's no more need to go out and look for other products and everything elsewhere because it's available to us right here, right now. And it just, they've talked about at convention that it takes 12 to 18 months for them to approve new products. So for those of you who haven't seen it yet, this is the new protein. This one is for performance, so this is building muscle. And then there's the protein for weight loss as well. It looks similar. It's just going to say up in the corner that it's for weight loss instead of performance. And we also have, oh yes, as part of the OneFit program, there's the health boosting drink mix that's going to help give you energy. It has noni, yacon, asahi, green coffee bean, and Garcinia cambogia in it. So good stuff in there. We have the Metabolize, which is going to help you metabolize your food more efficiently. It'll help you so that, so, you know, after you've had your lunch in the afternoon, you don't come back to your computer and you're just like, oh, I'm so tired and dozing off. That shouldn't happen. That's not normal after you eat. You shouldn't feel that way. And the reason you feel that way is because the food and the nutrients aren't being metabolized properly. So that's what that's going to help you with. I mentioned detox. That's going to help us get rid of the toxins in our body that we're so surrounded by every single day. We're surrounded in the air, in what we eat, in the clothes we wear, all of that. So that helps with that. Then Boost, of course, just does what it says. It's going to give you that boost you need. And I know as a mom, there's days I definitely need a boost. Lately, I probably haven't needed boost because I haven't been able to sleep much since convention. It's just been crazy. We've been talking to teammates. We've been talking to prospects. I had a prospect call me today that somehow found her way to my Simple Freedom site, and she said, how do I get started? It's that, guys, come on. It's awesome. Just ignorance on fire, guys. I don't know all the ins and outs, to be honest. I'm sure there's things that, like I said, that I've missed. I'm sure that I don't know about all the enhancements to everything with the comp plan and how it's all going to roll out. I just know that I get paid, and I get paid easier and better now. And so I am totally ignorance on fire. I'm out there just sharing with everybody. We have our new Simple Freedom shirts, and George is wearing his today as well. So there's our Simple Freedom. Sporting that out to the grocery store yesterday, and you know, out cutting videos and stuff. And the grocer at the grocery store said, "What does that sign mean?" And I said, "It means Simple Freedom." And he says, "What does that mean?" And I said, "It's a different way of living life. It's a freedom lifestyle. We teach people how to save, manage, and make money, and of course, using the internet if you like. So, he was a young one of those. What do they call them? The million.
Can't remember.
I can't remember. Millennials. Yeah, not millionaire earners. They are. They're millennials. They're the new generation. I'm Gen X, but now we're coming up with these millennials that are just crushing this business. Well, he's a millennial, and he took the card. It was a really busy time at the store, so I really couldn't exchange a lot of information with him. But I expect him to be on my site too soon, just checking out Simple Freedom and what we're all about. So it's just, people are there, they're ready, they're hungry. One of our teammates yesterday, Jennifer, she recently got laid off from her job, and just before convention actually, and she's on fire. She says, what do I need to do to make this happen for me? So we were on the phone a good part of yesterday, sharing with her what she needs to do to go to the next level. So that's what we're going to talk about too. I'm going to bring George out real quick though, because he had a special experience and he knows about this new program that we're rolling out. And he knows the trainer behind this new program. And we're not talking about, fluff. We have the new One Mentor program, guys, and I can't tell you how excited I am about that, because it's just going to take all of our businesses to the next level. It is so important and vital that as soon as you can, you take hold of this program, because this company is invested in us. They have invested in our success and in helping us to move forward. And they've done it through the One Mentor program. They want us to be successful. They want us to be professional, just like Eric Worre and Go Pro. So if you haven't got that book yet, too, that's the Bible of the group, guys and girls. That's the book. So get Go Pro. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it through Kindle, all of those kind of things. So you don't have to wait for it to be sent to you. A hard copy is good too, but you don't have to wait. Get it now and start reading it and just devouring those 7 principles that Eric talked about. But our One Mentor program and our leadership of our company, George, take it away and share with us the amazing insights and your wisdom that you have in having experience in this industry, and how you feel about the leadership of this company and where we're headed. Oh, let me unmute you, George. All right.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
We got you now, George, loud and clear. Great. Take it away.
Hi, everybody. I wanted to kind of bring things a little bit into perspective before I address the question that you were talking about. And what I wanted to discuss is kind of what it is, what the mentality is in the corporate America. And the reason why this is important is because my experience, and I may have picked all the wrong horses, but my experience in internet marketing and the different companies that I've been involved with is that it's like a lot of marketers trying to do their own thing, and they just repeat the cycle. So it's like the blind leading the blind. When I came, I've come from a background where I worked with companies like Hewlett-Packard for a bunch of years, and I had a different vision of what a business was. And what I'd like to do is kind of translate that to you so you can appreciate why it's so significant that our management team comes from corporate America, because they think differently. And like in any other thing, if you do things differently and you do it successfully, you're bound to just take off, and then the rest of the people are going to be behind you trying to imitate you. But you're the one that's got the vision. You're the one that's moving ahead. So to explain it a little bit, I've got a couple of slides here that I can't project them, but I can read them off to you. I also want to recommend that you look at the magazine. Hold on, let me just show it to you. A lot of the information that you need to understand about our company is here. It shows who our leaders are and what their philosophy is, and who the successful people are in the field. So again, just a recommendation that it's a great magazine, and it'll give you a very good view of what reality is. Now, why is it important to know all these things that I'm going to throw out at you? It's important because when you bring an IBO in, that person needs to understand what he's getting into and understand what kind of support he's getting. So you need to sell the company to that person so he in turn can sell it to the new recruits, and he can also sell it to the customers. Some numbers, just to give you an idea. The total sales of the direct sales industry, that's all 3,000 and some companies that are out there, is $30 billion. To give you some exact numbers, it was $32.6 billion, and we grew by 3.3% over last year. In an economy that's shrinking, that's significant, and it's more significant because last year the direct sales industry grew almost 6%. So since it grew so much last year, you can't expect it to grow a lot the following year. What is 30 billion in terms of size of a company? AT&T is 127, Verizon is 122, Amazon is 100 billion. So the reason I'm making that comparison is because our industry as a whole isn't really that big. So you would expect that leaders that come from corporate America wouldn't be playing the kind of game that's played in the big leagues where we're in the little leagues, in volume-wise in the corporate world. However, our leaders are smart enough to realize that what works in the large corporations should also work for the smaller companies. And what I noticed and what I saw was that they didn't bring in third-class motivational speakers. They brought in the best of the best. When they decided, just the idea of considering that the salespeople have to be trained professionally is something that escapes most companies even today. The training that I got at Hewlett-Packard lasted me for the whole of my career. 30 years later, what I learned there was still useful. And there were a lot of small companies that didn't even understand some of those techniques. So this is forward thinking, and it's giving us very powerful tools. And I took this course, and I took a lot of other courses when I was in corporate America. Hewlett-Packard spent on me personally over $300,000 in my training. So that's the kind of investment that you make in your sales force when you want to be a leader. And this is what we're noticing at Wake Up Now. And it's exciting to see that they're taking that approach. So, you know, I've got the highest regard for the company. I think what they're doing is outstanding. And I think we're just going to be unstoppable. All we need to do is to focus on the training and to do what we're told to do, and the results will follow. I think that's basically, you know, what I wanted to share with you.
Okay, great. That's awesome, George. I appreciate you taking the time to share that, and I appreciate you being here with us today and sharing your expertise and your wisdom. And thank you so much for sharing the magazine. Also, there's so many things that you know we came out with, and things that we're doing, that it's hard to keep everything in check. So I appreciate you doing that. And your wisdom. I mean, just think about that. Now, the One Mentor program, it's a training course. It's a proving ground, if you will, to help you to understand what it takes to be successful in this industry, and to be able to take your business to the next level, really, and to be professional, to be the kind of people that we need to be and learn to be. Now, as part of the One Mentor program, and this I'm very excited about, because what they're doing is they have enhanced it so that we have a professional closing team that we get to work with as part of this program. So what that means is when you're talking to a prospect and they have a question, or they just don't understand what it is we're all about, or they're an analytical person and they need to know the ins and outs of a particular product, and we don't need to know everything. So we tell them, well, let me have my business partner call you, and they'll get those questions answered for you. And what they're going to get is a professional person from our corporate office. Check this, our corporate office. People who are trained to close, that have the skills to close, are going to be calling your prospects and closing them, answering their questions, and getting them in either to purchase products or in your business if they're a business prospect. That's amazing. I mean, how much better? How can it get any better? You know, you have professional closers to work with you. You get the best training by the top leaders in the industry, as George mentioned, and he knows. He's been through it. He told you what Hewlett Packard spent on this, this kind of training. And Wake Up Now is providing that for us. They're providing the training grounds and the trainers, top-notch quality trainers. Can anybody say beast mode?
Beast mode.
Now's the time. Yes, George, beast mode. It's time. It's time to take our businesses to the next level. So what does this mean for you? You know, I started off, I'm pumped, I'm excited about all these great products, and you're spilling all this great stuff at you, so you're probably swimming a little bit in your mind. Where do I go from here? What do I focus on? So I want you to do one thing, well, actually several. But the first thing is make sure that you follow the company blog. That's blog.wakeupnow.com. That's going to give you all the conference updates. It's going to give you enhancements to the compensation, what it means to you. So it's going to give you all of the information that you're going to need about what just happened at convention. And you can read through it at your leisure or high speed like the rest of us are, and just you'll be able to see everything. And you'll see what direction the company is going and what they're focusing on, what they want you to do. Follow that blog.
Kimberly?
Yes.
There's one piece of information that I forgot to share with you guys, and I think it's very important.
Sure, go ahead.
As you know, Wake Up Now is a publicly traded corporation, and what that means is that there's stockholders, and they're very worried about where the company goes or doesn't go. I just read an article today from, let me give you the name of the publication. The publication is the Business for Home. They came out with a headline that says, Wake Up Now introduces new products. Stock doubles in a single day.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Our stock went from 150 to 3 in one day. And I'll share the link in the Facebook group so that you can use that and show it to your customers. And
That's awesome.
It's amazing. I mean, that in itself tells you everything you need to know about this company.
Right.
And the kind of attention it's getting in the market.
For sure. Thank you, George. Yes, we are in the right place at the right time, people. This is it. We're right. You know, when we attended convention and there was only 2,000 people at the event, that tells you right there the amount of opportunity we have. This is our time. This is our time to be in the right place, the right time. Plant your flag. Don't be moved. Put your focus on Wake Up Now, and Wake Up Now will focus on you. They're showing that with the One Mentor program. They're focused on us. So plant your flag with somebody who cares about the people. They care about their representatives. They care about their customers. And they're showing it. They're proving it. And by adding these new products and entering into the new health, into the health industry, even furthers their dedication and commitment to us and to the customers, to the consumer. So, again, moving forward for you, we're going to be contacting the team, if we haven't already, and putting forth the game plans for you individually, what your goals are, what you want to do in the next 30, 60, 90 days to get, and what we're going to do to help get you there. So for those, there's a comment thread in our Facebook group, the Wake Up Unstoppable group. You'll be able to go in there and comment if you want us to call you first. And George, you don't need to comment because you're one of the people on top of my list. So but we're contacting everyone, whether you're active, inactive. You're going to get a phone call from us, so you may run, but you cannot hide. We're coming. So, and you know, if this isn't where your flag is planted, that's okay. We just want to know. We want to know who is going to run with us. We want to know who's going to work. It does take work. Let's not beat around the bush. It's not come in. It's not a lotto ticket, like Eric Worre said. You know, so many people, they come into a business and they think they know, 4 or 5 people that's going to get them financial freedom. And it doesn't work that way. So let's not treat it like the lotto ticket. Let's actually work together as a team and moving forward and getting those goals achieved. Not only yours, but the people you do know. Those that wanted to lock arms and join you as also. So they're out there, and like I said, they're hungry. People are hungry. People are getting laid off. They're scared about the future. They're scared about the economy. So start contacting people today. Start sharing the deals from DealStream on your Facebook, on your Pinterest, on your Twitter. Start sharing them. Start sharing your experiences. Cut videos with the new products. Show your family jamming to thunder, drinking the thunder. Show yourself making a protein shake with the 1-Fit. Do a challenge group, a health and fitness challenge group. There's so many opportunities. Pick what resonates with you. Now, because we do have so much, and on October 1st, you're actually going to be able to purchase everything a la carte. What it means is all you need to make sure you have every month is your 90 PV. It doesn't matter how you do it. We recommend the packages because it's simple, and you get the best value. So what the Explore pack, or the 1-Fit pack, or like I have both. So pick a pack, or pick what products resonate with you as long as it adds up to 90 PV so that you have the ability to get paid. Everyone wants to get paid. So you want 90 PV so that you can get paid. So just whatever it takes to get 90 PV, that's your goal. Then introducing our products and services to people that you know that may or may not be interested. It's up to them. And from there, we go through the system. We go through those 7 steps that Eric Worre laid out in Go Pro. We go through that process and getting people started, getting them started the right way, getting with them, touching base, finding out what their goals are, and just helping them come up with the game plan that we're going to come up with each one of you. And it is a process. It does take time. Now, yes, everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people that are also on our team are internet marketers as well as what we do with network marketing. And yes, there is the ability to buy traffic. There's the ability to have random people come visit your site with marketing and SEO. We can do all that. That's definitely another method, and it's a great method. So pick what works for you, whether it's talking to people live, having meetings, having in-home parties, hotel meetings, whatever works for you, but get the word out. Get the word out as fast as you can. Because I guarantee you, if you don't tell your friends and neighbors, somebody else will. They're going to hear about it. They're going to see DealStreams come through their Facebook newsfeed. So do you want a percentage of what they're going to buy anyway, or do you want someone else? That's the question. And that's where we're at right here. We have this umbrella of products that covers everything from travel. Oh, that's the one I left out, travel. We have all our travel discounts. from travel to doctors to legal services to tax preparation to One Fit to our health and fitness products now. Everything. We have it all. So let's get out and share that we have it all and be excited. Be happy. Be pumped. Share motivational messages. Share you. Be yourself, but be the positive you. Be the upbeat you. And share the message with everyone else. Ron's here also. He's just been quiet. He's been helping our other teammates be able to be on here.
Hiding there.
No, I'm just right here. Loving this. You know, one of the things that I wanted to mention too is one of the more exciting announcements is the fact that the company is actually going to launch 200, basically 200 corporate meetings throughout the next year, within about 2 hours of any major city anywhere in the United States. And we're going to have the opportunity to be able to drive traffic into those different meetings, so that people can get a great exposure to Wake Up Now. Usually, could be the last exposure they need to make a decision to get started. And so we encourage that, as that information comes out, and again, like Kimberly mentioned, you're going to want to stay up to date with the blog, blog.wakeupnow.com, to get all the information of when those events will be happening. I know the first one's going to be happening October 11th in Long Beach, California. And yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually going to be a cruise.
You're going to be on a yacht.
It's actually going to be a cruise on a mini cruise on a yacht, as well as a meeting. It's all $35.
Yeah. So very affordable.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a great time, and we just encourage people to take advantage of these different meetings wherever they are, wherever they're going to be anywhere in the United States.
So just keep it simple. Like we've been mentioning all along. We want to keep it simple. We want everyone to be able to pick what resonates with you, whether it's One Fit, whether it's travel, whether it's the finance and management and tax bot and all of that. Pick what resonates with you and run with it. And it may be more than one. Yes, George. Yes.
I just wanted to add the concept of the social distribution network.
Oh, yes.
The fact that that's a unique idea, and what we really are just inviters. We just have to simplify the whole thing to the point that our job is to get people to the presentations and get people to the videos, and that's all we have to do. And that's a very simple skill. The amount of people you need to recruit is so small that you can actually devote time to every individual and helping them develop. I mean, 12 people. Who doesn't know 12 people? Who can't keep in touch with 12 people? And you're making $600 compared to hundreds of people and having to use complicated systems to stay in touch with them. This is an astounding opportunity. You can go back to your basic, simple skills, and you can get the results of a professional network. So it's an amazing opportunity.
And the second piece of that too, George, is we talked about the One Mentor program. Is once you get them in the front door to take a look at the information, then if they have questions, which a lot of people will, then you have the ability, if you're signed up with the One Mentor program, then you just give them a call, and your business coach or your business partner, is what you would say to them, will be giving them a call back to answer any questions that they may have. So now you've got a professional that can answer all their questions for them, and their main purpose is to answer those questions and also get them enrolled in your business.
Right.
So it's just a phenomenal, piece of the puzzle that's put to place that no other company out there has been able to do.
Yep.
Or cares enough, I guess, for their company, for their distributors to do something like that. So.
Yeah, they're totally.
Times.
They are totally invested in us, in our success, and helping the entire company, customers included, consumers included, because customers and consumers are important. Without our customers and our consumers, then what do we have? We have this amazing opportunity in front of us. We have the ability to lock arms with people who want to better their lives and increase their income. And we have the ability to share amazing products with those who just want to be consumers. We have that through this social distribution network. It's like we mentioned on the Simple Freedom Hangout last night, we really are not a network marketing company anymore. We are a social distribution network. Our job is to get the word out, like George said so well. We're just about sharing the message and letting them decide. So I think that's, George, you have any parting words for us today?
No, that's it, except that in the future we're going to be putting out some videos as soon as I get them to you, so that our friends can, our members can share in part of the excitement that we enjoyed at the event, and maybe that'll trigger them to be present at next event. Make the decision now of how powerful these events can really be.
That's right. That's the next thing for sure, George. Thank you. Is making sure you're at the event, because it's not just about the information that we got at the event. It's about the relationships. It's about being able to break bread with the leaders. It's about letting them know who you are and that you're a leader. We're all leaders. It's about getting those connections, though, so that you can be put into the position that you're looking to attain. Because, you know, being able to lock arms with other people and getting, you know, the mastermind effect. You know, being able to, you know, what is this person doing that's working for them? You know, sitting down with Nicole Mitchell, who does her live meetings, and being able to share with her how she's doing that. That's something that we're adding to our arsenal of how to get the message out. So being able to sit down with people that are already doing what you want to do and finding out what their successes are, what they've learned from mistakes they've made, it's priceless. You don't get that. Those are the things that come in between the learning session, the convention sessions. That comes when you're sitting down to dinner. That comes when you're hanging out in hotel lobbies. That comes in between, where you're sitting and taking pictures and shooting videos with team. That's when that comes. And that's the power of events.
Yeah,
and that's what you need to do at events.
The bottom line, I think, is the word belief. Going to an event and looking at people in their eye straight and being able to shake their hand and understand who they are, you can't beat that. There's no commercial, there's no advertising that will do what it does to look at somebody face to face and understand that they're real and that this place is going to take off because of all these competent people that are going to help you and the intention that they have. Also the commitment. One of the things that really impressed me is the commitment that the company has to the customer. It's outstanding.
Right, right. So, you want to leave us with our last words, Ron?
Just go out there and get it done. If you, like I said, comment, let us know. If you want to, be called. We're kind of basically just going to go through our entire organization. We want to make sure we get in touch with every single one of you to find exactly what your intentions are, so we can run with those who want to run and get to the next level.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
And remember, when you wake up unstoppable. Peace out.
Simple freedom.
Simple freedom.